welcome to today's video. I am going to do another drugstore video for you guys. I'm going to be trying to use almost all different products that I used from the last one. I was really debating remaking the last drugstore video because my music ended up being a little bit too loud and kind of drowned me out. And I did not intend for that to happen. So if that's something you want me to do, please give me a comment down below if you want me to remake that video with those same products. Otherwise, I'm going to be trying to use all different products in this one. But yes, so let's just keep this intro short. If you haven't already, please make sure you go down and you subscribe and you turn the notification bell on. That way you can be notified whenever I come out with a new video. And let's just jump right into this, shall we? Okay, so if you guys could see the pile of makeup I have next to me right now, I didn't realize I had that much makeup. And all of it is drugstore that I pulled out. I have all my high-end stuff put away. Wow, I don't even know where to start with it. I'm just going to be kind of doing just a little get ready with me of all drugstore products. These ones are going to be for items that are less than $20 since the last one was for items less than 10. So some of these will still be under 10 and some of these will be 10, 20. So the only really thing that I didn't have to film was a primer, and if you saw the last video, I was squeezing the heck out of this thing to get product to come out. So this thing was pretty much done for. And I didn't want to go to an Urban Decay primer because, yes, I got it with a travel deal. It was like $19 for the setting spray, and it would technically be under $20. But I wanted to get something a little bit more affordable. And I found my first A Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer. And this is just a travel size, and it's 14. So it's not bad, and this little thing lasted me a while. I'm still working on this one thing. You know, that's kind of the only thing I think that is, other than eyeshadow. I'll show you guys that in a second, though. That's kind of going to be like the only thing that I don't really have something else for. But I needed something to hold my makeup in place. So I'm sorry, you guys, but I had to use what I had. If you haven't tried this primer, though, I really like this primer. It is just, it smells very strong of coconuts, but it's like a priming moisturizer, so your skin just feels like amazing and moisturized after this, and it's just so soft and supple. And as I was going through all my drugstore makeup, I did find another brow product. This is actually the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo. This has the pomade and a powder in one. This is the lightest shade it came with, and the main thing I had an issue with was how dark it is. This was something I used last year. I actually really started getting into makeup last year. And this is something, one of the first things I had purchased before I did a YouTube, and I really didn't like it. I felt like I couldn't work it. And I feel like I have gotten a lot better with my makeup since then, so we're going to give this another go. Otherwise, it's going to have to get thrown away. But this is the lightest, yeah, this is the shade Light. It comes with a little brush, which I can tell you now by looking at it, sucks. So we're not going to use the brush. Some of these are going to be products that I forgot I had that have been sitting in here for a while. And I need something to do with them because they're close to a year old now. And it's time that if I can't make them work now, then they're just not going to work. But if you are curious about this brow product, it is, you can buy it for $3 at Ulta. I think I actually had purchased this from H-E-B. It's not bad. It's, I mean, you know, it's close to a year old, so you can only expect so much. It's definitely matching me better than the Milani did, color-wise right now. Formula-wise, Milani is still 100% better, but color-wise, this one at least matches. I would be able to get away with this one at work. Okay, so that's the best I'm going to be able to make them come out with the pomade part. It is not wanting it to stay right here. It doesn't want to stay. It's just sliding around in that spot. I don't know what it is. Alright, so I'm just going to use the same brush and pick up a little bit of the powder and lay it on top. Yeah, we're going to use this end of the brush that it comes with just to kind of pack on the powder. Just to set this, because it's really a greasy formula. Alright, that's the best we're going to be able to do. So it's not bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was when I first started, but you know what? It's a brow product. It's not easy to work with, and if you don't really know what you're doing with brows anyways, everything's going to seem hard in reality. So it's really not that bad. I don't know if primer or something got on this brow, but it does not want to stay on that brow whatsoever. I didn't really have that much of an issue on that one, but you see, they don't even look like they're related today, so we're just going to deal with that, okay? Next I'm going to do is go ahead and just set my eyes. This is the same thing I used in the last video. It's the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, so I'm not going to tell you the price because it's in the last video, but I think it's $3. Okay, so now here's the real reason I wanted to make this a less than $20 makeup, because I wanted to use my Morphe palette. This is the 25B Bronze Mocha palette, and I am absolutely in love with this palette. And this one you can buy for $18 at Ulta, and the reason I have it on drugstore video is because if you go into Ulta, it is on the drugstore side. It is part of that because it is not a $40 palette, it is not a $50 palette, it is $18. They do get a little bit more expensive for some of their other palettes, like the Jaclyn Hill's like $38, and they have a 2502 palette that's like $23. But they also have miniature palettes that have like 9 shades that are like 12. So I mean, you just gotta pick and choose what you like and how much of these colors you think you're gonna use. But this is what this one looks like. I mean, I'm just in love with this palette. Like I said, this video, I told you from the beginning, it's less than $20, so everything I'm using is less than $20 each. But I might try and do a drugstore video at some point, where I do an entire face under $20. If that's something you want to see, comment below. And I'm going to start off with this shade right here, and none of these are labeled, so I'm just going to say this one, that one. I want to go in with this shade right there and put that right on top. Like I said, I'm not smoking this out today, and I'm not giving myself a little wink or anything today, so I'm kind of just following the natural shape of my eye with this. And then I'm going to put this one a little bit more deeper into the crease. And then I'm going to take this reddish maroon up here and put that straight into the crease as well and blend that out. I really need something to kind of give my eye some depth there, and I really need a darker color in there. Okay, now we need to go in and do some shimmer. So we're going to go in with this one right here and pack that in the outer half. And then we're going to go in with this shade right here and pack that on the inner half. It's not bad. I'm going to put this one right over both of them, right in the middle. Okay, so I waterlined my eyes and I put on mascara, and I don't know if the camera caught it because it turned off on me, but I am wearing the Maybelline Expert Wear. This is the Velvet Black pencil eyeliner, and it says Velvet Black. It looks black when you swatch it, but it comes off gray. But it's just going to give it a little bit more natural look. And then, because the only drugstore mascara I have, the megaslim Skinny Mascara, the same one I wore in the last drugstore video. But now we're going to go on to foundation. I'm going to be wearing the Covergirl Simply Ageless 3-in-1 foundation. It has Olay skincare in there, and you know what? It looks empty, you guys. I promise it's not. It still has a little bit left in here. But this is going to be one of those things. Yes, I will go and rebuy this because I like it. It is not a matte finish. It's kind of more dewy, glowy type of look. It is not full coverage. It's more like a medium, but it's buildable. It has a nice lotiony smell to it. And it just sits really well on my skin. And it's one of my favorite drugstore products. But it's like $13.99 at Ulta. You can find this at HEB as well. But it's just one of my favorite drugstore foundations. it is one of the more pricier drugstore foundations. I don't know, this is just one of my favorites because it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It doesn't look cakey. Like, it just feels moisturized. Like, you can't even tell you're wearing a foundation. Okay, but that's the foundation on. That's just one layer. And I mean, it gives you really good coverage. And you see that nice dewy, glowy look that it leaves me with? And that's why it's one of my favorite ones. It is not drying on the skin. I've actually found out I'm not really too big on matte foundations. Like, I tried that YSL foundation. It's expensive. I tried it on at Sephora. But, I tried it on and it's like everybody loves it. Like, I don't know anybody that hates it. And for me, it was just so drying on the skin and I did not like the look it gave. And it made me look older, if that makes sense. Like, okay, and then for highlighting, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Megaglo makeup stick. And this is for $3.99 at Ulta. So see, I promised you guys I was going to have some more affordable stuff in here as well. And this one is also a dewy concealer. It is not going to leave you matte and it's not full coverage as well. If you're wanting full coverage, drugstore, I know Makeup Revolution just came out with one that's supposed to be just like Shape Tape. And I really want to compare it, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So if you notice, I'm going to skip putting it on my nose. My nose has been rejecting products lately. Like, rejecting. So I will highlight with a powder at the end, but the less I have on my nose, the better. So if you have that issue with not being able to, you know, with the tip of your nose not holding like makeup, or it just looks blotchy, doesn't look good, it's probably because you're using too much product. So, okay, so this next item I'm going to be using is something I also had used before I really got into makeup, and I was having a hard time with it as well. So we're going to test that out as well and see if maybe it's just I didn't know what the heck I was doing from the very beginning before my YouTube videos, of course. But this is the e.l.f. This is the Prime and Stay finishing powder. So you can use it as a primer, you can use it as a finishing powder, and it just gives you, I got the lightest one. Oh, this is translucent, very light, so it's very light color. You see it on my hand, and I mean, you can't even see it when I put it on my hand, but you can kind of feel something there. But we're going to see how well it's going to use to set my face. So we're going to see if this is going to be anything better than what I thought it was. But this is for $2 at Ulta. Okay, so my face is set with it. It doesn't look bad. It took away a little bit of the dewiness, but not all of it. So there's still a hint of shininess there, if you can see right there. That's not highlight, that's just the foundation. Okay, I don't have a new blush, although I have another blush product, but I'll explain to you why I'm not using that in a second. So I'm going to go back in with the blush from the Flower Beauty, the same one I used in the last video, and we're just going to do a quick blush. I'm not going to contour today. And I have a bronzer here that I didn't use in the last one, and I'm not going to use it, I'm going to use something else. And this is the e.l.f. Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. The reason I'm not using this is it's so shimmery and so light that it literally just looks like a bronze highlighter. That doesn't look like a bronzer at all. That looks like straight highlighter. And not even a good one for my skin tone. So, probably going to have to toss that. So, I'm going to bronze my face with this LA Colors I Love Makeup Contour Palette. This color right here is a really nice bronzer color. And I'm just going to pick it up very lightly on a big fluffy brush. And we're just going to do a quick bronze on our face. Take a large fan brush, and we're going to kind of just a little bit of a contour on our nose, just because I have to have my nose contoured just a bit. I hate my nose. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight my face, and I'm actually going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre Blush. Yes, it says it's a blush, but I mean, it's so shimmery, and it's like this pinky, peachy color. It looks like a perfect highlight. So we're not gonna, I didn't want to use this as a blush because it's so shiny. I really just, it looks much better as a highlight. I mean, come on, that's a highlight. This is $4.99 at Ulta. So, how do I want to finish off my eye? I think I'm going to take this shade right here and just do one shade underneath my lash line. Ooh, that came off pigmented. I did not intend for that. And we're going to use the same mascara on our bottom lash line. So I have this e.l.f. matte lip color. And I never really wear it because this is the color Natural. And it comes off really pinky nude on the hand. But when I put it on my lips, it seems like it disappears. But I don't really have much over there. So I have a gloss to put on top of it to add a little bit of color to it. So it's probably not going to look like much at first. That's why I don't use it. I think these are $3 at Ulta. You see, this lip has some on and this one doesn't. You see how they're just so similar. There's just not really anything there. Okay, I have the AOA Diamond Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Posh. If you watched my live Instagram video, I had tried this on when I got the package in. And it did not work on top of the bright red. It did not work on top of the bright red vintage lipstick that I was using. So I didn't really think the bright red would look good with this. But I'll go to that if it doesn't work good either. But this is a $1 diamond lip gloss from shopmissa.com. Ooh, it definitely works much better with nudie pinks underneath for sure. But it's super sparkly. I don't know if my lights will pick that up at all. It's super sparkly. It is not a sticky gloss at all, so that's a plus. And I just need to set my face. So I'm going to use my same Garnier Soothing facial mist with rose water that I used in the last video. Ooh, it is not easy to set your face with your dog in your lap. But this is the finished look. I actually really like these colors together. It's a very nice nude natural look that you can wear every day. And, you know, no big wing eyeliner. It's just, I think it's a super, super flattering look. I'm very happy, and these are all, everything was under $20. I think I really only had maybe 2 items, the Morphe palette and the foundation. I think, oh, the primer too. That was between the 10 and 20 range, but everything else was really affordable. A lot of it I did not use in the last video, so it is different products. So to give you guys a little bit of different options to see stuff that you like. But yes, so this is the finished look, and I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe while you're down there. Help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers. Once I reach 100 subscribers, I can finally create my own personal URL, and that is what I'm aiming for. I want to create my own YouTube URL, that way I am more easier to locate for videos, so that is why I have the goal of 100 subscribers. So if you please, make sure if you watch this video, please go down and subscribe. I will mean the world to me, I promise. And if you guys want to see more drugstore videos in the future, please make sure you comment below and give this video a thumbs up, and I will do more of them. I will probably have to I'll have to go shopping for some new products, because we literally probably went through about almost all of my drugstore products. There's a few I haven't done yet, but I will have to go shopping for more drugstore products. But if there's anything coming out drugstore, high-end, anything you guys want me to test out, comment them down below, and I'll see what I can do to test them out for you. But yes, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I love you all. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.